Bentornati, welcome back on the YouTube channel Dr. Lioci. Alexandra, the Dr. Lioci is not a real doctor. I want to
Okay.
tell you this, but some friends call me doctor, so I say let's give the name of the channel Dr. Lioci.
Dottor Lioci tra sabbia skyline.
And today I have the really honor and pleasure to speak with Alexandra. Alexandra, please introduce yourself to the people that are follow my channel.
Thank you very much for having me here. My name is Alexandra. I'm from Cyprus. I've been here in Dubai for the last 15 years. I love Dubai. I love UAE. I'm very happy here. I have my own sentence that from east to west, Dubai is the best.
Very nice. Alexandra, you are doing a lot of things, but tell me something about your story.
My story. Okay, which one? I have many.
The short version.
The short version. Okay. I was born in Bulgaria, grew up in Cyprus, educated in Russia, lived in Cyprus, in Dubai for the last 15 years. I'm in real estate. Educational wise, I'm a teacher. I'm fluent in 7 languages.
Wow, 7.
Yeah.
Even
I
like
love languages.
YouTube, because YouTube also can make the translation automatically in a lot of languages.
Okay. Well, I'm in real estate just like you. I love real estate. However, I always like to create something with my hands. I took it from my mom. So I have my own 2 businesses here in Dubai. I create exclusive bags made out of exclusive crystals, precious crystals, and I'm a digital psychologist.
Okay. Real estate, if you want to know something about real estate, we can discuss about real estate, but now it's August. There was all this situation in Middle East. Let's speak about something different.
Okay.
But bags, I will, we will show some of your creation because are super nice. Really,
Thank you.
I would like to be woman just to have the chance to. Because if I go around in Dubai with this kind of bag, I think they will start to look at me in a strange way because
Yeah.
for a man it's not good. After we will show, but.
Okay.
I'm really interested because we were speaking before to decide to make this video that is completely out of improvisation. So tell me something about this psychological.
Digital psychology.
Is very hard for me. How is possible? Because maybe in my numbers there is some complication. Tell me something about this because I was really interested and I think also the audience will be really interested in this.
Okay. I will start with with little bit of history how I came to digital psychology. A few years ago, I had kind of not problems, but I start questioning myself why certain things happen in my life. I didn't know why. So I knew a lady. She knew me quite well, and she invited me to a master class for a digital psychology. So when I asked her what it's all about, she told me, "When you come, you will see." So using my brain, I thought, okay, digital psychology, numbers, maybe it's numerology. So I said, no, I don't have time for numerology. No, thank you. But she knew my birthday.
Okay.
So a day before the master class, she called me again. She goes to me, okay, you have nothing to lose. Just come. If you like it, you stay. If you don't like it, you don't stay. You don't pay anything. It's just free master class as introduction. So I don't know. It's not a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. But the master class was very close to the place I stayed. So I
Okay.
said, okay. Every night I was going for jogging. I said, okay, I will put my training suit. I will go there. If I like it, I will stay. If I don't, I go to the park, keeping on my jogging. Well, little did I know that time that I will not only stay 5 hours
Okay.
listening, but after the master class, of course, I forgot about my jogging. I went home and I start searching about the one of the teachers who was doing the master class. I was amazed by him. After that, I realized why. And for 2 days, almost without sleep, I was searching. I found all his videos on YouTube, what he was talking about, the digital psychology. And on the third day, I called this lady. I said, okay, I want to study this. So I answered a lot of questions. This digital psychology changed my life. And now I want to help other people the way I was helped and be the reason of their success.
So when you say digital, I was thinking about something that is on the web because there is the digital marketing, but digital this is not related. It's about numbers.
Exactly. Yeah, because, well, people, I don't know why they call all those things digital, because digit, it's a digit, right? Okay, it's number or digit. However, it's not numerology, because numerology makes predictions, right?
Okay.
I'm a Christian. I believe in God, and I don't think that I can make predictions. I don't have this gift. It's a gift from above to make predictions. Digital psychology is about analyzing our character, the reasons of our behavior, the reasons of our compatibility with others, based on the digits of our birthday. And not even on the digits themselves, but behind each digit, there are some power, some characteristics. Well, previously, when we spoke, I asked you, what words do you relate to digit one or number one? And you said the winner, the champion, the best, the leader, which is correct. On the same time, alone, loneliness. So all the digits from 1 to 9 have those characteristics. And from the birthday, we can see how they affect our life. They show what we are good at. They show us when we should do or not do 1, 2, 3 things, our compatibility or not with others, because it happens to all of us when we go somewhere and we don't know anyone. There are some people, at our events it happens.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
want to talk with someone,
Yeah. Some people, no.
and
I
some
want to
people,
speak with.
we don't want even to go close to them, not because they are bad or we are bad, because there is no compatibility between our powers. So digital psychology explains all this. It makes our life, okay, my life, much much easier, because I always find a way to ask people about their birthday, and I know what to do first. So I'm helping a lot of people the way I was helped, and I'm very happy with it.
So this is good because when you met a person, when you understand the numbers, the date of birth, etc., you already understand which kind of person is in front of you.
Yes, that's right.
So this is already something that affect your life in a good way because this is better for the relationship with other people. But how this make your life better?
How it makes it better? Okay. Well, when I understand the powers of the person, I know what's the reason of his behavior towards me,
Okay.
right? So let's say when I met you and I ask you about your birthday, I know how we will react to any of my words, any of my action towards you. So it's much easier. I know what limits
Reach.
I can reach and which ones I shouldn't. Okay. And funny enough, when I was studying this science, I was doing analysis of course, first my daughter, my mom, my sister. So I answer a lot of questions why they answer one way, why they act one way or another. So it's much easier now. And this science is very ancient. It comes from Pythagoras. It comes from India and China. It's very ancient science. And as they say, we people lie, digits don't.
Yeah.
I strongly believe in that. But how it helps me, as I said, when I ask the person about his or her birthday, I know if there is any compatibility.
Okay.
And if there is no any compatibility at all, if I should try or not, because we all have our matrix. So from the matrix is very easy. When we open a book, we read because we know the alphabet, we know the letters. So
Yeah.
with the matrix is the same. When I do the matrix of the person, it's like I'm reading the person. Some people are very scared. They think that it's very it can be very not dangerous but manipulative, but that's not the case, because let's say if you come and ask me, shall I deal with this person, when I see the possibilities, I can tell you yes, go ahead, or no, don't waste your time, because time is the most expensive thing, right? Money come and go,
Yeah.
cars come and go, time never comes
Time
back.
is without anybody.
Exactly.
So, but this is very interesting because to live a better life for us, to make this affect in a good way, is the good recipe, the solution is just to skip the people that that are not compatible with you.
Yes.
And this is already the formula to have a better life.
Well, not exactly the formula, because, well, we all have, let's say, I know your digits, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If, let's say, your digits do not have any compatibility with me, and I know it from the science, but there are some digits in your matrix that can give a chance, I will try.
Okay.
Nothing is only black and white.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is possible when there is a goodwill. Yes, I've challenged myself in the science a couple of times to create a good relationship with some people that I don't have compatibility. It didn't work out. It didn't work out.
So stop to try because
Yes. Yeah.
But how this? So when when you start to have this kind of knowledge by yourself, you know also how to treat yourself in a better way, how to
Yes.
speak to yourself.
Exactly. Exactly. I've changed a lot. Well, not completely. I still wish to change a few things in myself, but the most difficult thing is to work on ourselves.
Yeah.
Because we all think that we know ourselves, but we don't know the reasons of our behavior. We don't know it that deep, because when I do those consultations, many people when they say the birthday, they say, is it that bad? No one, it's only good or bad. We all have good and bad sides. No one is perfect, right?
Yeah, yin and yang.
So
We have to balance.
exactly. So we all have those pluses, minuses. The most important is to be open. So before studying this science, I was kind of stubborn,
Okay.
but I know now the reason why I was like that. So I'm trying to make my character, my behavior more soft, and yeah, I'm more happy now.
So from what I'm getting from your speech, this is something that can is suitable for anyone.
If we wish so, yes.
Yeah.
If we want to. Some time ago,
Everyone has to work on himself because with ourself is the only person that will be with us till the end. So
exactly.
better to start like this.
Exactly. But it's all about what we want. Because, funny enough, like 2 years ago, I was talking with my daughter, and well, she knows what I'm doing. And
Yes, say ciao ciao to your daughter also. Ciao.
So she was telling me, Mom, can you analyze a few things for me? So I told her, well, she's my daughter. So I told her, she's Leo. But it has nothing to do with the star sign. So her number of consciousness, and what is number of consciousness? It's what our ego wants, without ego meaning something bad. So I told her that you have number of consciousness 3, but you are born leader because the number of permission is 1. So
I start to understand also.
yeah. So what you want is what is your mission in life is to be a leader, but leader who will protect and support your team or people around you. You know what she told me? No, mom, I don't care about this leadership. I'm not after any high positions and so on. All I want is, because she's supervisor at Emirate, so she goes to me, all I want is to have one person coming to me, giving them the instructions. So this person goes to the team and comes back with the results. I said, oh, and you don't want to be a leader? What is this? And she was like, mommy, what mommy? So she confirmed that she is a leader, because there are two kinds of leaders. Leaders who just go to their team. You're not that kind. I already checked your matrix. Leaders who will go and say, you do this, you do this, you do this, come with the result to me. And other leaders who will go to their team and say, okay, guys, we have to do this job. Let's split our responsibility. Let's work together. I will support you. We finish the work, and after we go to celebrate. So, yeah.
So, can I speak about clients related with the people that start to follow your guidelines, etc., etc.? Your clients are mostly men or women?
Oh, they're both.
Both.
Both. And you know what? I'm helping a lot of HR professionals,
Okay.
HR companies, or owners of companies of any level, big companies, small companies, because when we want to apply for a job, okay, we have our CV. On our CV, we can write
Whatever we want.
whatever we want. So here I come, and when I see the birthday and the CV, for me it's very easy to understand if this is a real or there is something made.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and plus, you know, in your career, I'm sure that you've seen a lot of people who are on the wrong position.
Yeah,
Right?
a lot.
Exactly, because not all the doctors are good. Why? Because they were not meant to be doctors.
Or
For
not,
ABC reasons, they became
but
doctors.
also HR. Some people
Exactly.
are HR but are not willing to help anyone else.
Exactly.
So yeah,
Exactly.
let me know if maybe in your point of life now you are in one position, your job, that you feel that is not your place. Let me know in the comments, that we are curious. Maybe you can help someone also from YouTube.
Yes, if they write what position they're or what field they're working, with the birthday, I can analyze if they are on the right position or not.
But before to write as a comment this, how they can contact you?
Well, I can always share my WhatsApp number. It's very easy.
We will put in the description.
Yes,
It's
of
okay
course.
for you?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. So whoever needs my help, I would be glad to help others, because, as I said, my goal is to be the reason of other people's success. This is very important for me. You know, as a teacher,
Yeah.
you know, I always wanted, many years ago when I was a teacher at university, my students to become better, to have better knowledge than I do. So this is my pride. Here is the same with the digital psychology. When people change their lives, and when I help them to achieve new goals, new success, you cannot imagine the pleasure, the happiness.
The feeling,
Yeah.
something.
It's amazing feeling.
But tell me something. Mostly, in your experience, which kind of things people cannot see of their self?
Well, which part? Well,
You understand my question? Because my
yeah.
English is really terra, we say.
Your English is very good. Don't
Thank
worry.
you so much.
It's not my first language either, so that's fine. Well, we human beings, we cannot accept that we have some negative sides of our character.
Mhm.
And when I'm telling people that it's, well, I never say this is your bad side. I say that you are missing those characteristics, those digits, so it would be better if you work on it, okay? Because we are not ready to be criticized. And it happens to me once. I had a client who came for a consultation. Yes, he was kind of upset with me when I told him, and in a very friendly, very good way, because he came, he was a friend of a very good friend of mine. So I told him in a very nice way what would we do to change, and he was upset. So when I see this kind of situation, I'm telling them, okay, guys, don't get upset with me, because it's not my responsibility that your parents had fun at particular time and you were born on this specific date, right? So blame your parents, ask them to change your date of birth. So, but yes, this is the most difficult part during the consultations. And to be honest, when I see the matrix, I never say 100% the negative parts, because not everyone is ready to listen. Or I try to say in a way that the person doesn't get that much offended. But again, it depends on the number of consciousness, because some people are more flexible to listen, some are not. So there I have to play. I mean, play. I have to balance.
Okay, but other kind of psychologist, because I've been to some psychologists. They give you some homeworks to do.
Okay.
You are doing the same.
Yes, I'm just telling people what would be good in order to, let's say, if someone wants to get a better job, but he's shy, I'm telling them what you should do, what energies you need. Many people both men and women are coming to me asking who is the best match for them.
Okay.
So based on their compatibility, yes, I do analysis and I can tell them who is the best match for them. So and yes, we joke many times with boys, with girls. I'm telling them, okay, when you go for a date, first question ask, what is the birthday, and give me a call, so I will tell you, yes, it's good, no, next.
Okay. Have you ever faced some numbers that are very bad?
There is no such a thing like bad numbers. Our birthday is of 8 digits, right?
Oh, yeah.
Usually, it doesn't matter if it's, let's say, 10th of December and so on. However, the maximum digits we can have in our matrix are 8.
Yeah.
Or less. Less digits we have in our matrix, less powers we have. It's good and bad, because more energies we have, more complicated we are. Less digits we have, less abilities or qualifications we have. So there is no bad number or good number. Okay. It depends on the matrix, on the lines, many things.
And not only our digit, but also from parents. You told
Yes.
me before, so it's something. But I think so. It's so big topic that we cannot say everything in a small video. We need not even hours.
Yeah.
Where the people can find you. I will put also your contacts.
Yeah, sure.
Is something that was really mind blowing for me when we start to speak, and we decided to make this video because I want also to share. Dubai is like this. You can find people that really can change your life in 1 second, and this is unbelievable. Alex, thank you so much. If you like this kind of contents, let me know in the comments because maybe we can have another video together, and
With a pleasure.
let's show to them the bags because are amazing. You
The
have one
bags?
here, no? You have
Yes,
the
I
big one.
do. Yes, I will do.
It's like I don't know, make from
Cinderella bag.
Cinderella.
Well, ever since I was a little girl, my favorite fairy tale story was Cinderella, and especially her crystal shoe.
Now you understand why I say that it's not matching for me.
Because it's a bag.
This is handmade.
By the way, on one of our events, I got an order from a guy. He wanted me to create a bag for him, different design, of course, and different color, but he liked the sparkle, so I'm creating a bag for him.
Very nice.
All made from precious crystals.
Preciosa crystal. Check preciosa crystal.
Yeah.
But if you are a fancy woman, you already know what is called.
Yes.
Preciosa crystal.
Those who are in crystals, they know what precious crystals mean.
I want to ask you a lot of things like how you manage this part of your job that is related with numbers, like real estate, also with something that is so creative. But in the next episode, today we make already too much. Thank you so much again.
Thank you very much.
See you next video, guys. Don't forget to follow the channel, subscribe, make comment, etc. We know already this. Ciao, guys. Ciao.
Ciao.